What's up guys, to another video today. Today we are making another video of That Vegan Teacher again, and now That Vegan Teacher has got to say for us, well, this is going to be more worse. She's getting more worse every day, but now I'm going to make a video of her, of one thing. I'll be researching something else.
Thank you for your comment. Yes, I am just trying to raise awareness of the suffering of the animals that goes on around the world and that most people have no idea about because it is hidden from our view. We are often not allowed to go into these places of horror to film because there are laws protecting those who want to confine them and murder them. Today is the 2nd of the month. In solidarity with the animals who are stuck on trucks, vegan animal rights activists are putting this symbol on their arm, and it stands for Animals First on the 2nd. We won't be eating today, as many of the animals are not able to eat, drink, and are forced in tight, confined spaces on trucks and on ships, suffering terribly before they end up murdered on your plates.
Most people already know where food comes from like what meat comes from, and that's why keep the animals in their cages.
Wir haben einen Welthunger auf dieser Erde. Alle paar Sekunden stirbt ein Mensch und auch viele Kinder an Hungertod. Das bedeutet, jetzt, wenn das Video gleich bei 15 Sekunden ist, sind schon 3 Kinder an Hunger gestorben. Genau jetzt sind 3 Kinder wieder an Hunger gestorben. Warum ist das so? Wir haben so viel Möglichkeiten, Menschen zu ernähren auf dieser Erde, aber wir nutzen bis zu 16 Kilogramm Getreide, um 1 Kilo Fleisch zu erzeugen. Das heißt, wir brauchen so viel Pflanzen, um so wenig Fleisch zu erzeugen, damit wir hier schön unser Steak auf den Grill legen können. Stattdessen könnten wir einfach direkt Pflanzen essen und hätten so viel Nahrung zur Verfügung, dass kein Mensch mehr an Hunger sterben müsste. Ist das nicht ein Argument, einfach mal drüber nachzudenken, zumindest den Fleischkonsum zu reduzieren? Was ist deine Meinung?
The guy that she do it is speaking in German. I don't speak German and I don't understand German. I guess the comment is saying it's okay to eat animals. But what this guy is saying is that no, it's not okay to eat meat.
Hello students! You will often see people making comments about clothes that you're wearing, saying that your scarf is made out of silk even though it's not, or your shirt is made out of wool, even though it's not, or that your belt is made out of leather, even though it's not. What you need to do is just ignore these comments or simply state the truth, that they are not. But let's just say you are a brand new vegan and you still have leather shoes, or you still have a leather belt. Then what do you say? You tell the truth. You say, I bought these before becoming vegan, and after they're worn out, I will never, ever buy animal products again. Or you say, you know what, that's a good point, and I'm thinking about what to do, or I'm saving up money for a new pair of shoes or a new belt. Just be as honest as you can. Vegans aren't perfect. We just try our best at all times.
I don't really believe her belt is made out of leather. The reason why people create lies about you, lady, it's because you are forcing your ideals onto others, which isn't great. The part where you said, don't buy animal products, well, lady, I am still going to buy animal products. Also, lady, you are far, far away from being perfect because you force your ideals on others, which is no good at all.
Hi. In case you didn't know, I worked as a registered nurse for 25 years. After that, I went back to university to get my teaching degree. So I am both a nurse and a teacher. However, being vegan has nothing to do with food. Being vegan is an ethical stance. It's about doing the least harm to the animals at all times, as much as possible. So what we are encouraging people to do is, in their daily choices, to think about what they put in their shopping carts, what they put on their plates. For nutrition advice, we suggest that you go to Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, or go to the World Health Organization, which clearly states that anyone can be vegan at any stage of life. You just have to eat properly. Beans, lentils, tofu. There's lots of advice if you want it.
I agree with this comment. She is a teacher, but isn't really smart. She just tries to hate on people who have more knowledge than her. Also, you made your audience don't want to become vegan because you said doing the least harm to animals. Well, lady, when omnivores go shopping, they don't need to watch out where they are going. But as for you, lady, you always need to watch out where you're going, because if you buy animal products by accident, then you will feel bad if you do. But as for omnivores, we don't. You're telling us to eat properly? Well, lady, we are already eating properly.
Hi, that's a really good question. Actually, chocolate comes from cocoa beans, and cocoa beans are vegan. They're a plant. So yes, vegans can eat chocolate.
This is no vegan chocolate right here, the packet that I got. This is a Kit Kat. This is made out of, look at there. It's made out of milk. It's made out of dairy milk. Full cream milk. Full cream milk is dairy milk. So this is no vegan chocolate right here, lady.
However, chocolate bars often contain milk, and so vegans will not eat those, because milk comes from a cycle of violence. Baby boy cows are taken away from their mothers and killed for veal. The girls are removed so that we humans can steal the milk. And then, when the girls get older, they are raped, forcefully impregnated, and put back into this cycle of violence. That's why all feminists, or people who care about mothers or who don't want to be raped or abused themselves, should understand that everyone should be vegan. Today, we are observing this, animals first on the second. Vegans around the world are not eating in order to remember the suffering of the animals. Join us.
Chocolate does contain milk, of course. And I love dairy chocolate. And nope, we are still not joining you, lady.
Right now, there are pigs who are only 6 months old being put on trucks. They will travel, often for days, without food or water, crammed together in their own feces, unable to lie down or rest. They will either be boiling so hot, or in the winter, freezing cold. For the first time in their lives, they see the sky. They think there might be freedom ahead, but all that awaits them is a slaughterhouse. Please, stop putting animals on your plate. Go.
That's why the 6 months old pigs are going to be turned into bacon. That's what we want, and we want to put pigs into trucks so we can eat them when they are turned into bacon.
Every time you look in the mirror, I want you to remember that you are just fine the way you are. Other people's opinions of you are none of your business. Who gives a shit what they think? You're perfectly fine just the way you are. Don't forget it. Love yourself. Next, TikTok is a place that can be really great, but if your self-esteem is having trouble, I suggest that you turn all the comments off all the time. I know you're really curious about what people think about you, but turning the comment section off can help you. Just look at the place on the TikTok app where those little hearts are. Just count those hearts and picture those people outside your window going, way to go.
This lady isn't accepting the way people are. She's just forcing people to become vegan and forcing her ideals. She's saying other opinions are none of your business. Well, lady, we could say our diet is none of your business. Also, she isn't accepting people the way they are. This lady isn't really telling us to love ourselves. Just because we want to eat meat, the reason why this lady turns off her comment section off, it's because she knows she's going to get roasted.
Did nobody ever teach you the difference between talking and forcing? It's like talking is when words come out of somebody's mouth. Forcing is when somebody physically takes you, like pins you down. Like if your mom forces you to brush your teeth, she just grabs you, sits on you, takes a toothbrush and grabs it in your throat and says, brush your teeth. That's not what I'm doing. I'm nowhere near you. I'm not forcing you to do anything.
Hey, vegan teacher! I thought you're not supposed to stand outside my window! Get out!
You know you can just block me, eh? You know you can just never ever see me again. Just buttons. Just press them. Or hang out and learn how to be a compassionate person to be vegan.
Lady, you are talking and forcing at the same time. Forcing can be physical and mental. Her audience is not talking about her physically forcing, but her audience is talking about her forcing her ideals upon others.
Hello, friend. I just wanted to say how much I appreciated reading your comment. It's not everybody that is as open-minded as you are. And, you know, I really do understand that when you first hear about veganism, it does seem crazy. I mean, I was like everybody else watching. I used to eat animals. I used to drink their milk and eat cheese. And when I first heard about veganism, I thought it was extreme and crazy. But I stuck around. I was curious. And I just kept listening and kept learning. And then over time, I realized I just didn't want to be part of the cycle of violence anymore. And that if other people could do it, why couldn't I? They were no stronger or better than me. And so I became vegan. I hope you stick around a little bit longer.
Veganism is crazy, and no one wants to be forced into veganism. Tell me in the comments below if you want me to debate veganism more. No one wants to stay and learn. They just want to hate on you.
That's a very good question. Some animals have to eat other animals, but we humans, we don't. We can choose the side of compassion. Instead, we are horrible as a species. We absolutely torture animals all the time. Did you know that in the meat industry, bulls are raped, they are masturbated, then their sperm is stolen, inserted into females against their will without consent? That's rape. Then when their babies are born, if they're boys, we take them away and kill them. That's veal. The girls are put back into the cycle of violence, where they are forcefully impregnated and their milk stolen from them year after year, until they are considered to be too old at the young age of about 4, and then they are killed for meat. The whole thing is just horrible. Instead, we can just eat plants.
I can clearly tell she cares more about animals than humans. Because she is saying that if an animal eats another animal, she will think that's alright. But if humans eat animals, she will consider that as a problem. I thought she would give animals and humans equal rights. She is telling us we are horrible as a species. Lady, you just included yourself. What about the other animals brutally eating other animals? You just say we are the bad ones. But what about them? Also, the reason why we breed animals is so we can eat. There are some countries around the world that don't have enough food to eat. Anyways guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next video.